And I've been a police officer for just over 9 years. Blink of an eye, life can change. February 2016 was life-changing for me. Super Bowl Sunday, it was nice outside weather, small fire pit in the backyard, just having a little fire with some friends. There was a gas can and the fire ignited and it just sucked it right into the gas tank and exploded in my hands. I was on fire. I was on fire, burning head to toe.
911 police, fire, or the ambulance service.
Started out as a normal shift, and that night we got called out for a burn victim down in the south end of Lake County. And so whenever we got there on the scene and we started to get in the back of the ambulance, one of the ground medics told me it was one of our own. It was a first responder. It ended up being a Clermont police officer.
I do remember being towards the rear of the helicopter. It was just, it's a little crazy. You go from a nice, quiet, peaceful night, hanging out with some friends, and the next thing you know, you're underneath some spinning blades of a helicopter fighting for your life.
I knew I had his life, in our hands and everything. What I was going to do for the next couple minutes would determine a lot about how his recovery and how his outcome would be.
They had to intubate him so his airway didn't collapse. And they had explained that to Kris. Look, you're not going to be able to talk because we need to put this tube down your throat. And so the... Sorry.
That was in the back of my mind, is this young man may not be able to ever talk to his parents again. And I might be the last one that he was able to talk to. And he said, "Tell my parents I love them."
I was burnt 70% of my body. I think it was about 57% of it was third-degree burns that required skin grafting. I had a very serious accident that could have killed me. I don't doubt for a second that the quick response by everyone medically is exactly what I needed to give me the best chance of survival, and not only surviving but kind of thriving.
It's just amazing to me the professionalism that these people have and the training that they have. I have nothing but gratitude to the air care team. They're the reason I still have my son.
His dad posted on Facebook a picture of him after he got out of the hospital, and then a picture beside of it with him as a child.
We went to some kind of event at, I think, South Lake Hospital. They had the helicopter there. And I'm an aviation buff, so I went to go over and see the helicopter and took my two little boys over. Kris was one of them. I think he was about 5.
And it wasn't until after we looked at that picture that we realized that the tail number was familiar. And my dad did some digging, and he looked back, and sure enough, I have a picture as a kid with the same helicopter.
And I thought that was cool. It was full circle.
Yeah, that helicopter that he sat in as a 5-year-old is the same helicopter that saved his life.
We're here not only for the families, but we're here for our community. We're here to serve the people in our areas. The bottom line is saving lives. Hey! How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Cool, good to see you.
Surprise.
Yeah!
I'm excited to see Steve at work. It's going to be a really cool thing, a really rewarding thing to see it from another perspective. And knowing that he gets to have such an impact on so many people's lives.
Since we first met, we've got 4 helicopters now. We've got.
I'm just a success story, but I attribute that to him and his crew.
Well, you're winning for the cool view from the office, that's for sure. This is unbelievable.
Last time I flew in a helicopter with him, we didn't know if I was going to make it. Now I get to see him at work.
Well, I will tell you, this is a much different and much more pleasant memory than I have from that initial flight.
Good.
Orlando Health's Air Care is one of the biggest reasons that I'm here today, and I get to do what I love every single day.